A lot of you may think that the road to this point today started about a year ago when Mike started wooing Laura by taking her up to Lake Tahoe on the first date for a sunset picnic. And some of you may think it started a little while later when Laura realized that a gnarly farley wasn't all that bad. But really the road to this day started the year before, while Laura was still here in California and Mike was back in Texas. See, Mike wasn't dating anyone when he was back in Texas. A lot of people thought it was because Mike couldn't get a date. Well, that wasn't it. Mike and I talked one day, and the reason Mike wasn't dating anyone is he knew that by dating someone, sometimes they can sway your commitments. And he had committed to God to come out to Davis, California and serve him here. And he knew that if he started dating someone, maybe his commitment to God could waver. So he was standing firm in that. Mike didn't date. He kept that commitment. And Mike and Laura have kept commitments in the past 2 years. And because of those commitments, God has brought them together. And today, they've invited us all to be together with them as they join their commitments into one commitment to God. I don't know if you've ever noticed a sunrise in the mountains as the sun comes shining through the trees in the morning. It's a very beautiful sight. It's very beautiful as the sun slowly peeks over the mountain and shines and splashes in through the trees. Well, sunrise by itself is beautiful. I've seen some beautiful sunsets and sunrises in my life. But there's something special about it when it's combined with the mountains and the morning dew. The mountains themselves are very majestic and very beautiful. But it still doesn't compare to when you see the light first shining over them in the morning. As sunrises and mountains come together to really exemplify God's glory in His creation, so also Mike and Laura are coming together to enhance God's glory. Each one of them has their own wonderful qualities in areas of serving God. And they're coming together today to join them and to bring glory to God. And today, you two get a share in that same experience of someone to help you out when times are rough, someone to encourage you, someone to maybe crack a joke at times, someone to pick you up, someone to even maybe correct or straighten you out now and then. Today, you two become one, like the sunrise in the mountains, which join together in radiant splendor. God's radiant glory will be seen from this day forward through you two. Mike, I know you always feel you've got maybe the best way or the best deal on everything you do, and I can kind of relate with that. I like to think I do too. But Mike, don't let that be the most important thing in your life, because at times that can get in the way of what is most important. At times you're going to have to step back and let things go and maybe not get the best deal, because the best thing for you and Laura is going to be to let that pass. It's hard at times. It may take swallowing hard or even letting one's pride go down the drain. You're going to have to do that at times. I know it's hard because I deal with it myself. Sometimes in our cheap, scheming minds, we always think we have the best deal. Well, Mike, at times, step back, trust God and His abilities, not yours. After all, it's God that brought you two together today. Trust in Him as you continue forward. And Laura, God's given you a great servant in Mike. Learn His limits. Learn how much you can ask of Him. And also learn when to not ask. Mike will always give, even if he shouldn't. You need to learn when to not ask. Learn Mike's limits and how to serve Him. He's also given you an individual, and some may even say a character. He's got some rough edges. Don't smooth them all off. Leave some of them. Don't try to change Mike completely. There are things that can use work. Maybe his wardrobe. You're a special person, Laura. And I've seen the love you have for Mike and the times you two have spent together these last couple of years. You guys There will be struggles. Those are a part of life. But what's important is how you handle these struggles and how you deal with them. Also, to remind you of the commitment you have the rings that you'll be presenting each other. Look at them. They'll remind you of the commitment you have to each other. Remember them, and remember her now as we exchange the rings.
Put this ring, Laura, to seal my pledge of love. I will love you, lead you, and protect you from this day forward and throughout life, making you alone the center of my love and joy, and always bring you to a father.
With this ring, Mike, I also pledge my love to you. I will wear your name with honor and give myself fully to you. I will go with you from this day forward, loving you alone throughout all our lives. And likewise, always pointing you to our Heavenly Father.
As I said at the beginning, it was commitment that brought you to this point. And it's a commitment to God that's allowed Him to bless you in this way. Never lose that commitment, because in that commitment is the blessings and the glory of God and the essential purpose of this marriage. I now have the pleasure of presenting to you Mr. and Mrs. Mike Farley. Mike would like to lead us in prayer at this time. Lord, you may now kiss your bride.